So we're sitting here, and this is where the air was coming out, right here where the air was leaking, but the damage to the tire, the plug, is here. It's crazy.
Yo guys, what's up? Just want to say big shout out to Weston Wilt for getting a bunch of our tires fixed up. I certainly appreciate everything he's done. Thanks a lot, man. You're awesome. If you guys haven't checked him out, National Tire and Battery in Burleson.
Wow. You're getting too good at your job, Wes?
You're really good at this, Wes.
Oh, nice.
Of course, as soon as I start a video, you get the freaking planes showing up. What's up, everybody? How you guys all doing? Welcome back to another video. So today, we got a couple things we gotta get started. We've been doing a little bit of tuning on the old race buggy, but we also gotta get the alignment finished and tidied up on this thing. So when I slapped this thing together for the final time before we went and did the bounty course, I set the alignment, just eyeballed everything and got it as close as I can. It drives really straight. The only problem is that the steering wheel is just a little off center. So what we're gonna do is correct that and make it drive straight down the road. Pretty simple. Basically what we're gonna do is we're gonna loosen up these heim joints here on the tie rods, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some adjustments here so that way we can straighten this stuff out. RS1 just, it's not sputtering, it doesn't fluctuate, it just moves right along. It runs nice and smooth, and it's cold-blooded right now, and it still runs that smooth. That's because we've been making a lot of adjustments to our tunes and getting them dialed in so our machines run perfect. I like it. Freaking navigate over this mess. Pretty tight squeeze in here. Sucker purr. All right, so pretty simple stuff. A couple channel locks, get the heim joints adjusted. So what I like to do nowadays, I used to use my little alignment sticks. It made the job pretty easy, but I've had really good luck just measuring off the tires, man. Set the thing on the ground, measure from the center line of the tire, come across the front, come across the back, make sure your toe out's correct. Then when it comes to setting the alignment and getting it straight, get your steering wheel set up nice and straight. And then what I do is I actually measure from the inside of this wheel right here to the center of this bolt and make sure that this distance is the same as that distance. So that way I know that the whole front end is nice and center, and then the steering wheel center, which gives you a good starting point. So let's take it out onto the street and see how it performs. Ain't nothing better than seeing a straight steering wheel in there. Pulling to the left a little bit still. So it drives really straight. It's just pulling to the left a little bit. Nice and straight now, no problems. There's nothing that bugs me more than when the steering wheel's all crooked. Got my all taken care of. Now we'll go mess with the old bounty machine. All right, so here's the old girl. So basically, what we're gonna do right now is we're gonna just start this thing up. We're gonna let it idle, get warmed up, get to operating temperature. This thing's pretty dialed in. We got a few little spots that I need to work on still. So I'm gonna try and target those areas when we do our next data logs. But for the most part, we're just gonna get this thing started and get it up to operating temp. So once this thing hits about 154 degrees, it'll start to lean out, and that idle will actually start to drop down too. You should really be able to see it. It just hit 150. You'll see it start to do its decline. You'll listen to the engine change tone. There's no O2 sensor to tell it that it's running a little lean right now. That's why we're going to do a data log here in a few minutes. We're going to try and dial in the curve right here at idle a little bit closer. You can hear when it runs at about 14.3, 14.4, you'll notice that this thing has a little bit of a kind of a backfire. Listen. Yeah, you heard it right there. It's that little bit of a stumble. Bloop, bloop. It's really close, so I mean you might not be able, you can hear it right there. So it's really close, but we just want it perfect. So if you watch it, see how it dips down to 12 right there? So right here, this is what we're gonna do. You notice how as soon as I tip in, watch the AFR here. This is what we're requesting, and this is what we're getting. As soon as I dip in, and it's like 14, 1500, look how low we get. We get rich right there. So the curve is not correct. So we're gonna check that spot, and we're gonna get that dialed in. So we'll do this. Data log starting. Now we'll just creep on in. In that little specific region, right? Now what we're going to do, we're going to drive down the street real quick. We're going to test a little bit of another area. Okay, so now we're sitting here idling. You can see, do a data log now. You see how it's running a little bit richer than 14 now? We're going to do a data log right here. Record some of this info. So what that's going to do, that's going to give us all the information we need during idle. All right, so we went inside. We did our adjustments on the computer. I was going to go over all that stuff with you, but it's on a live video. I did it the other day, and I was showing you guys how to do it. So, yeah, went ahead, made some changes. Now we're going to see what it looks like, see how it runs. And that's what you get. Nice and steady. Responsive. That's what we're looking for. Woo, that's gonna do it for me today, boys. I hope you guys all enjoyed this video. A little something different for a little bit. Hope you guys enjoy your day. See you guys on the next one. Make sure you guys share this shit with your friends, all right? And yeah, if you guys haven't seen the little become a supporter button on the page, if you guys are interested, make sure you click that shit. Great way to support the page. Appreciate y'all. See you guys on the next one. Later.